We're gonna keep Cell, but we're gonna switch Quistis and Renoa. This is important because you need one party with 2 guys and one party with 2 girls for one specific puzzle in this place. And I prefer to keep my parties arranged like this and have my 2 boys, 1 girl party with Squall and Renoa as the main party. Alright. Let's see what we can card mod that's useful. Get a few more windmills out of this. Oh, whoops, I did not want to. No, never mind. Ability... Thunder Magic Refinement. Windmill, there we go. Some more tornadoes for you. Magic. We're gonna unjunction this. Very important. Confuse and Berserk. He still needs status defense. Oh. Oh, right, that was because of... Yeah, never mind. Unjunction Raga. Death, and for luck we're gonna take... We're gonna take Raga for luck. Okay. Renoa has her very, very specific junction setup. We have to make sure we keep that as is. How much meteor does she actually have in her stock? 100, awesome. Now we just need to double check our abilities. Auto haste, auto shell, extra HP, okay, that's good. Encounter none, auto shell, auto haste. Would be really useful if we could give him Muck. We are going to need to Muck at least 1 or 2 of these enemies. Specifically, we're gonna have to Muck Tiamat, and we're gonna have to Muck Krista. The only thing we're gonna change here is we're gonna unjunction magic because... unjunction elemental attack because that is not useful at all. And please... Although no, actually it doesn't make much of a difference. Did you see she has full life? Exchange... Full life with... Renoa has 100, Squall has 100. Cell has 100. Okay, not needed then. The Zerg is fine. You don't need initiative. Oh, but he doesn't have auto haste, right? In that case, you take speed plus 40 to make up for your auto haste. I am severely tempted to exchange her stuff with Cell's. Or at least give him her GFs, because she has the good junctions, and we are going to need muck. But we're gonna need muck on both teams, I think, so yeah, probably best if we keep it there. Let's save. Oh, let's heal, actually. Let's do that first. Alright, let's go into the spooky, scary castle. And let's get to Ultimisha. Good, we all made it. Whoa, so this is her castle? Finally! I've never seen anything so creepy. You think What's-Her-Face really lives here? We've come this far. She's gotta be here. So this is the future. This is where Ultimisha reigns. I don't know what's going on, but since we're still here, I think we still have some time to finish our job. What are we going to do, Squall? We'll divide into 2 parties. Yep, that's exactly as it is. Alright. The party's powers have been sealed by Ultimisha's servants. The following powers have been sealed. Item, Magic, GF, Draw, Command Ability, Limit Break, Resurrection, and Save. In other words, these are all the things that we cannot do at the moment. We cannot use items, we cannot use magic, we cannot use GFs, we cannot draw anything. We cannot use any of command abilities like defend, recover, etc. We cannot use limit breaks, we cannot revive anybody, and we cannot even save our game. In other words, pretty much the only thing we can do right now is attack. Really, that's the only thing. We can just attack. And every time we defeat one of the servants, we can unlock one of these powers. Now, which one you unlock is going to depend a lot on whether you have already drawn all the GFs or not. If you have not drawn all GFs, the first thing you should unlock is Draw. If you have already unlocked all GFs, I strongly recommend either unlocking Magic or Item, so you can actually heal and heal yourself and revive yourself outside of battle. Really important. So, yeah, parties will be sealed while the powers will be sealed by the parties inside the castle. And these green circles that you see, you can use these to switch between your 2 parties. And you can have random encounters in this castle, which is why Squall is going to be in our main party, and we're going to have encounter none on him almost all the time. Now, there are 2 enemies that we're going to have to mug in here. One is Tiamat and one is Krista. So we're gonna have to watch out when we get to those. This one here is Swingsaw. Let's go. Face my wrath for seeking thy sealed power. Yeah, whatever. Did I not put auto haste on Renoa? Did I put any GFs on Renoa? Or any commands? I'm currently very confused. I must have put GFs because she does have junctions. But it looks like I forgot to give her any abilities, including auto haste. Okay, well, thankfully we got this one down without any issues. Now again, if you did not get all GFs yet, if you missed out on any of the GFs that you can draw from other creatures, unlock GF. Otherwise, we are going... unlock draw. Otherwise, we are going to unlock item. Because then we can use healing items, we can use status effect items and stuff like that, so we're gonna be good. Yeah, I did not give her anything. I am terribly sorry. Item draw and magic. Auto shell, auto haste. And magic plus 40, please. Alright. Now. Just gonna go straight ahead, drop this chandelier. And for the next fight, you can make things a lot easier for yourself. If you junction Fandaga to elemental defense. Obviously we can't do that with Renoa, because Renoa is... Renoa does not have Fandaga. She has a very specific spell setup that we're not going to change. The hatch on the floor is broken. Would you like to open it? Yes. But for the others, we can make sure that they can take as little damage as possible. Yep. Let's go. This is tri-point. Using elemental attacks. Whatever I don't use, I don't like. Okay, whatever. Most of his elemental attacks are not a problem, but he does have Mega Spark, which does a shit ton of damage unless you have Fandaga Junction. So good on us for getting that. Yeah, he actually counters with that. Wonderful. Now, if you did not get Siren from Elvoret on disc 1, you can draw Siren from this one. Which is why I said if you didn't get all the drawable GFs during the main game, unlock draw first, so you can get them here. And I think the next thing we're going to unlock is going to be either draw or magic. Probably draw. Because the next enemy should have meltdown as well. And we're gonna need meltdown very soon because these guys are gonna have a shit ton of HP. So you basically wanna cast meltdown in every single fight. Alright, I want to unlock draw. Out of the wine cellar and back upstairs. And we go to the left. Back at the beginning. Now this rope is going to be important later on. We are ignoring it for now. But we're gonna need this in a little bit. Here you want to inspect all the pictures. The title is It's Too Faint to Read. Yeah. Once we have inspected all the pictures, we'll be able to enter the title. Fire. Inundancia. This is, by the way, fake Latin. It's not entirely accurate. Some of them are accurate, but some are not. Interviglium, that is one of the important ones. Vigil, the Watchman. Vividarium, another one of the important ones. Meltdown, yes please. This is basically the game saying, hey, you might want to use that spell in the next battle. Viator, the messenger. And then we have a swordfish. Just random swordfish, okay. Okay. Now that we have interacted with all the pictures, we should be able to name the big picture. The title is Too Faint to Read, and I don't remember what the actual legit version to find this, the answer to this riddle is. I think it has to do with the clock on the floor. The real solution, or the solution that you want, is Vividarium interviglium viator. In the garden sleeps the messenger. Which technically it is Latin for and. So technically that was just sleep and garden. No, garden and sleep and messenger. But we're changing that. In the garden sleeps a messenger. Let me actually heal Renoa before we get into this. Face my wrath for seeking thy sealed power. Yeah, let's go. And from this one we can actually draw Meltdown. So we're gonna draw Meltdown a little bit. We're gonna cast Meltdown on him as well. Meltdown, cast, let's go. Renoa is just gonna be here for healing for now, because she cannot draw Meltdown, otherwise it's going to go into her pool for, Otherwise it's going to go into her pool for Angel Wing magic, and we don't want that. So we're just gonna let the guys draw while Renoa heals. I suppose she can attack the small ones. I just want Cell to finish drawing Meltdown. And if you had not gotten Leviathan from Nork... Ouch, that's gonna hurt. If you had not received Leviathan from Nork, you could draw him here. But we already got him, so it's fine. Come on, Cell, let's go. One Meltdown, that sounds good. Okay, yeah, he's done. Everybody's done. We can just attack. Let's go. There we go. Elemental attack. Does any one of our people need elemental attack, Junction? I think Quistis, but I'm not entirely sure. We're going to unlock magic.